Andhra Pradesh's drive for investment has taken its IT and HRD minister Nara Lokesh to Mumbai, where he met with leading industry captains to showcase state's dynamic growth potential. Addressing the investor roadshow in Mumbai, the minister positioned Andhra Pradesh as a prime destination for investment across diverse sectors. He highlighted state's business-friendly policies, robust infrastructure, skilled workforce and progressive governance model.
You are partnership with CII. What exactly would be your, a larger vision that you had reached to the financial capital? And you, in your speech, somewhat highlighted the three main reasons why one investor should be visiting to Andhra Pradesh. If you could just summarize those 3 pointers.
If you look at it, as a state, we are very aligned with the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision of Viksit Bharat. We are a $180 billion economy with a clear aspiration to be a $2.4 trillion economy by 2047. So we echo the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister. With that goal set, I mean, if you look at, Mr. Naidu, he has a clear track record and he's delivered it in the erstwhile combined state of Andhra Pradesh and today Hyderabad, which is in Telangana. So that's the first reason why people should choose Andhra Pradesh over other states. 2, speed of doing business. If you look at the way we've moved in the last 17 months, attracted close to $120 billion worth of investments across sectors. TCS has landed, Cogsy is landing soon. ArcelorMittal is doing India's largest steel plant in Andhra Pradesh. One of the largest FDI in data cities is coming to Andhra Pradesh. Compressed biogas is another large sector. So doing some marquee work, and they're able to deliver this because on the speed of doing business. Third is we believe in the power of clusterization. It's not about just attracting one company. For me, it's very important to sort of attract all the downstream and upstream, all their suppliers, and create an ecosystem within the 100-kilometer radius that will ensure that these businesses not only survive but thrive in the very long run, right? And that's what I believe that Andhra Pradesh can offer. So we believe in the power of vertical and horizontal integration. Vertical is all the ecosystem, the suppliers. Horizontal is the education, the skilling, and of course the testing. And this is where this is going to be very critical as India goes about being a developed nation. And that's where I think Andhra Pradesh is very unique compared to any other state in India.
Since you mentioned of speed of doing business, when we, speaking of a government job, we ideally use a term like Sarkari speed or Sarkari calm. That is, somewhat acronym for a delay work. So do you think a fast-paced approach is something that will attract not only the domestic partnership or individuals or the businessmen, but also the global approach? Because speaking of PM Modi, he's not only focused for vocal for local, but also going global. No,
absolutely. I believe that speed of doing business is very important because honestly cost of capital is always there, and even a project delayed by a day is a delay by the day, and the interest cost will eat into your entire business plan. So it's very important we deliver on this promise, and we are doing it. We are doing it day in, day out. We are very passionate about it. Once an investor comes and shakes hands saying, "Boss, let's work together," it no longer becomes their project, it becomes our project. We have a shared vision. So we are equally interested in growing your business. So we're going to work with you. It's going to be a green channel all the way to the bottom and say that let's get the project going. We've done that with ArcelorMittal. Imagine from the time we had the first conversation to breaking ground in 16 months for India's largest steel plant. That is the pace at which we're working. We've done that in the past with Kia in 14 months from MOU to the first car rolling out. So we know how to deliver. We've done it in the past, and speed of doing business is what sets Andhra Pradesh apart from other states in India.
You are also an IT minister. Seems like you are running the government on these platforms. As you mentioned that there were various tenders that you approved onto WhatsApps and over a coffee.
No, see, I believe that communication is very important. A lot can happen over a Zoom call, over a WhatsApp message, or over a cup of coffee. So online and offline, both are equally important. As an IT minister, I believe that technology is an enabler in the speed of doing business. This is something that we've already done. Close to 700 citizen services are on a single WhatsApp number. We are one of the very first states to do it. And for a long time, I think we'll be the only one because we have a very robust backend. And we believe in building on it. So any conversations that businesses want to have with government or citizens want to have with government, we want to create a seamless platform where we can engage and make it frictionless to the extent possible. And that's what I believe again makes Andhra Pradesh very unique compared to any other states in India.
So when we're comparing both the cities, with Mumbai or Andhra Pradesh, the only or the maximum or the major point that connects these two states is the long coastal belt. So how exactly are we, planning to use this coastal belt for the progress of not only the state but all of the nation?
End of the day, strong states is strong nation. As I said, we have the second largest coastline that lends itself a lot of port-led economy and development. 3 new ports are getting constructed. They'll be launched soon. And we're looking at getting a container operator to come and make one of the ports a transshipment hub on the eastern seaboard. So we're going to play a very, very important role on the eastern seaboard. See, 40% of India's cargo traffic, the sea traffic happens on the eastern seaboard, out of which 30% is Andhra. So rest of it is only 10%. So Andhra already has a very significant role, but we want to be have a substantially larger role to play. And that's where we are attracting investments. And these ports will enable us to sort of accelerate that.
So what exactly are the kind of industries that we are focusing? Because you ranged from horticulture to building a space, launching pad also, building drones and other things. So what are the kind of industries that we are focused on?
Horticulture to deep tech to space city and AI. So I mean we are open to all the sectors because if you look at it geographically, Andhra Pradesh is a very long state. It lends itself for a lot of decentralized development. And as I said, I believe in the power of clusterization. So when you go zone by zone, it's very specific. So we have automotive zone, which is already proven, ready. Renewable energy zone, which is already proven. Compressed biogas, which is getting built out. Aqua, we're already very strong. Electronics, we have certain ecosystem that's already built, and there's a lot more we want to do. We're going to do on that. Quantum, we're already started. Steel, Vishaka steel plant exists. Already there's an ecosystem. We're going to strengthen it with, of course, the ArcelorMittal steel plant coming in. Medical devices manufacturing. Pharma. Of course, IT, GCC. So, I mean, Andhra Pradesh offers all the way from, horticulture.
So there's no sector left behind.
Why should we? I mean, if you want to be grow from 180 billion to 2.4 trillion, every sector, including tourism, plays a very important role. So every sector is game for us. We have clear targets defined by our Honorable Chief Minister to deliver, and the entire ministry is with a lot of young energy wants to go out there and build this out and build the entire ecosystem.
So the last question would be a political one. Your neighboring state seems to be not very kind to you when it comes to using the words. We are speaking of Kharge, who has been taking Twitter, and you are also replying, but there's a difference of tonality. You are speaking of healthy competition. Do you think Mr. Kharge should be understanding the concept of a healthy competition which doesn't reflect onto his social media profile?
See, I believe competitive federalism is very, very important for the nation. I believe that states should compete and compete openly. There's nothing wrong in it. See, today when I lose an investment to the other state, it pinches. I'm like, I missed it. How can I do better? I go back to my team and say, how did we miss it? Where did we go wrong? Then I actually go back to the investor also. I say, boss, why didn't you give us a chance? We are here. I believe that is good. That is the kind of competition that is very important. I believe there's no need to have any public spat because end of the day, strong states make strong nation. And that's what Andhra Pradesh always builds. If you look at our leadership, Mr. Naidu is always known to be a trendsetter. He's always, accelerated reforms. He's been part of reforms that, of course, have benefited the nation. But in the process, Andhra Pradesh always had the first mover advantage. So we've done that with quantum computing. We're doing that now with the entire data city. And few other sectors you'll see where we'll leapfrog.